The clock strikes 12, I step into the haze.
Oh, whoa. Okay, just learned something new on that. Hey, everybody, welcome to another campfire show of Campfire Chats with Eric and guest. I'm your host, Ed Testerman. Sorry, I'm still in my hunting gear. I just got through dragging a deer out of the woods, and it's in the process of being worked up so that I can eat. How's everybody doing today? I'm curious to hear about your guys' encounter. I've had some weird stuff going on here. Hey, Larry. I've had some weird stuff we're going to talk about tonight, but I'm also want to hear about your guys' encounters too. It's what I had happen here is man, it's new. It's new. It's disturbing. Um, yeah, see, I knew who you were, I knew you were, Tanya. Um, so the other night I was out trying to look at the Northern Lights, and it was nice. I heard coyotes on the hunt out in the distance. I get it, Michelle. Yeah, I mean it's all about some people are, and I can't fault you for that. I mean, I'm an avid hunter. I love hunting, and I'm very thankful for the food that it provides for me and my family. I ain't got no food right now, so literally I haven't even eaten today. But I'm going to be eating some fresh deer after this. Um, my money went towards getting this car and getting parts for it and getting it legal. So I didn't get to buy food this pay period. So that's what this deer is going to do. It's providing me some good nourishment. Um, but I heard the pack of coyotes out hunting to the southwest of me, and I was like, okay, it's no big deal. I live out in the country. Hearing coyotes I hear it all the time, and all of a sudden, I don't know how to describe this, folks. Uh, okay. It was a woman's ish scream. At first, I thought it was Bigfoot, but it didn't sound like Bigfoot. Then I thought it was a cougar, but cougars don't run in pack. There was one or two that was attacking that coyote herd, and there was another two to the north of where we were at. And I mean, you hear the coyotes just getting jacked up, and all of a sudden you hear this weird, just weird, almost like a woman scream, but like an evil woman scream. Why these coyotes are getting jacked up. I mean, they are. Oh, Roxanne, I'm sorry, sir. I forgot to tell you, I've got a new code. I had my windshield put in my car yesterday, and these people put that windshield in for me, and I highly recommend them. Let's see if that's supposed to be a code that works. Well, I'm waiting for that to load. I meant to message you guys earlier, and I forgot. I apologize. It didn't pop up. Okay, let me try this one. There it goes. These guys here put that windshield in on my new car. They're in Springfield, Missouri. I highly recommend these guys. They did a really solid job. But that's a new code. Now it's popping up. But yeah, sorry, Roxanne. I just remembered right when I seen your name on. Oh crap! I forgot to message you, Corey, and William the new code. But Auto Glass Shop, they're off of Division Street in Springfield, do a phenomenal job on windshields, and they have a mobile service. Hey Don, but anyway, so back to what I was talking about. I don't know what it says, folks. There ain't nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that at all. Red Solo Cup, I lift you up. Let's have a party. But it was. So when I thought it was a cougar, it dawned on me it can't be a cougar. Cougars don't run in packs. This is obviously there's more than one. Then I was like, okay, could it be a wampus cat? Then I got thinking, no, a wampus cat don't run in packs either. Folks, I have no clue what this was. Whatever it was that was jacking these coyotes up, I have no clue what it was. Um, it was weird. I've never heard that type of scream out here before. Um, two theories on what it could be. Um, so they were in a couple fields over, roughly 100, 150 acres away. Not very far. Not very far at all. Not my direct neighbor, but the neighbor on the other side of him, his field. I've got 40 acres. My neighbor's got 40 acres that butt up against mine. And there's another 80 acres that butts up to that. So they weren't too far away. Now, the ones to the north, they sounded a couple ridge tops over from where I am. Hey, Marcy, no worries. I'm glad you. I just got out of the deer woods. I've got a 8-point buck hanging in the tree in the backyard right now. But this hellish little woman scream, man. It's I don't know. I have no clue. I have no clue. Is it a dog man? Possibly. Are we getting stuff like Gugway coming down here? I can't rule that out either. I just have no clue what this was, and whatever it was straight up jacking the coyotes up. They will, but not in a pack. And that's the big difference right there, Don. Is this was a pack of them? There was about four, at least four of these things running together. But it kind of sounded like a cougar scream, but not. I mean, this is different. And then, so that's weird. I'm listening to this, going, something's jacking these cougars up, and all of a sudden, in that tree line where I've seen that figure run across that I guess is a Bigfoot. I can't confirm it, and I didn't. All I know is something roughly 9 foot tall. It was big and running faster in my woods when I saw it. Same place I had that thermal hit. Same place where I get a lot of Bigfoot activity. Same place that they used to holler at me in the morning when I leave for work. All I hear, and this is on leaves, so you want to have to picture this with the sounds of leaves crushing too, was a thump, 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 thump. And they actually, yes, they do, Michelle. But that's what I'm saying. It didn't quite sound like them. But yes, they do sound like a woman screaming. Yeah, I've heard plenty of cougar screams. I've been hearing them for 33 years out here. When Missouri Conservation told us we don't have cougars, and we said, "Yeah, you're full of crap." Not only have I physically seen them, and not only have I been stalked by them, not only have I heard them, but we've caught them on game cams. I mean, for years, a fox can too, but a fox ain't going to attack a pack of coyotes. They're not. A fox is not going to attack a pack of coyotes. Yeah, it will. It'll freak you out. Absolutely, it'll freak you out. First time I ever heard it was on the Niagara River at the Charity Access, and I heard that thing scream on the bluff above me. Scared the crap out of me. First time I ever heard one scream. This was different. This was totally different. Bigger, louder, meaner is the best way I can describe that type of scream. But what it was going thump, thump, thump in the woods right next to where my car parks, it was definitely something huge. And it was definitely something bipedal. And it was definitely something heavy. Now, my first thought was, I need my thermal. And then I realized my thermal's in my car. And whatever that is walking close to my car. So I won't have time to go, hey, wait a second. Let me open up my car door, grab my thermal, plug it in, and so I can get you on thermal. No. I mean, so I was, yeah, it'll make your heart, man, jump without a doubt. So my next thought was, I want to grab my MVGs. Now, the feeling I got in that moment was I need to get inside and I need to not come back out. Something was looking after me. I think it's the guests that I have here. They can but I don't know of a Bigfoot attacking coyotes. I know of Bigfoot working with coyotes, but not attacking coyotes. So that's why I'm like, okay, is this a dog man? Is this a gugwe? What is this? Okay. So when I got that feeling I needed to go inside, I did. I went inside, shut the door. I didn't come back out. That's a possibility. Absolutely, Roxanne. That is a possibility. Um, I don't think whatever that was walking into tree line next to my car was the one that was warning me, because the level of evil that you can feel, whatever it was, did not have good intentions. And I seriously don't think that's what was walking next to my car. What was warning me to go inside. Wolves don't make screams, not like that. I mean, they can make a sound that imitates a scream, not at that level, not like a coyote can, not like a lion can, a wampus cat, fox, nothing like that. This is different. I've heard of more sightings in and around the river there by you. Yeah, yeah. And that's what I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Dogmen don't scare me. I'm not worried about dogmen. A werewolf, yes. Dogman, no. Unless I do something disrespected, that's when I'm going to be worried about a dogman. Bigfoot don't bother me. I've got a pretty good relationship with the Bigfoot around here. I mean, obviously, you guys have heard the sounds yourself. They're comfortable enough with me to hear them running around up and down the ladder on my porch and playing on my porch and around my house. So obviously, they're pretty comfortable with me. Um, Not comfortable enough where I can see them and sit down on a campfire and sing Kumbaya with him, but they're comfortable. Hey, Roger. Um, well, yeah, and you will find numerous reports of Bigfoot and coyotes working together, but you won't find reports of Bigfoot's straight up jacking coyotes up. I have not, and this is what's bringing me concern. So my area is known for Dogman. It is known for Bigfoot. Uh, it is not known for like Genosqua, Gugwe, that type of stuff. It's not known for that. Down south, you got, yeah, I think there's Gugwe down there. I think the Boggy Creek Monster is a Gugwe. Could have it migrated up? Could we have had something from up north? Yeah, I've got a brother of mine and my nephew who's working it up now because I was like, I can't miss my show. I really need to get the show done, so they're finishing working it up for me. Um, oops, maybe maybe something coming in to challenge the Bigfoot clan on your property. That's what I'm wondering, Tanya. Reminder: Nightmare Hunters will start at 7 p.m. Central Time. Thank you, Roxanne. Yes, I actually forgot about that. I don't know what it is, folks. I'm going to have to look into it. I can tell you now with that feeling I got when I ran him back inside, going, yeah, checking the northern lights ain't that important to me. As much as I'd love to see him, no, I'm going inside. Um, could have been, but I heard two more screams way off in the distance to the north of me. And that's kind of why that took that theory out of my head, because it doesn't line up. Um, I mean, yes, do coyotes and wolves clash? If the food is scarce, they're going to clash. Generally, they stay relatively apart from each other. Wolf's going to win. Wolf's going to win against coyote every time. But the fact I had like, it sounded to me up to two screams down here attacking the coyotes, and then two screams way off in the distance to the north of me. Well, and that's kind of where I'm at on that is do we have Gugwe coming in this area? Not that I know of, but I can't say no. I don't know of any. Um, doesn't mean that there isn't, Marcy. Um, whatever this was running in a pack. There was more. There was at least four of these things. Two of them were jacking the coyotes up. The other two were two ridges over. I'd say roughly, if I had to put a guess on it, and I ain't gonna be able to guess accurately because of the distance or because of the vocalization. I'm going to say it's roughly mile and a half, 2 miles from where I was, where the two others were screaming. So, hey Ray, I don't know what it was that was attacking them coyotes. I don't know what it was walking in that tree line next to my car. I do have a feeling that something was trying to protect me, and that's why I got that warning to get inside and not come back out. I am a believer that the Bigfoots around me protect me, and I think that's what's going on. Um, and I could be wrong, folks. I could be 100% wrong on that. I just got that feeling that they were trying to protect me from something. Eric, I had something whistle at me Thursday night from the salvage yard next door. Oh, no kidding. What was the feeling like on that, Corey? I've heard of coyotes mixing with coyotes and dogs as well. Yep. I mean, coyotes will mix with dogs, wolves mix with dogs. Yeah, it's a good possibility. I mean, it's a good possibility. I just don't know. I can't, I will not, in good faith, give you an answer because all I can tell you is this is what I think they could be. I have no clue what they are. You know, the Bigfoot good and bad are moving into new areas. That's what I'm kind of worried about. Yeah. So I mean, do I have a bad one coming in? I mean, I can't say no. I don't know. I don't have enough evidence right now. All I've got is something screaming. Two different locations. One of the locations is jacking a pack of coyotes up. Something definitely bipedal and heavy, walking heavily in the woods next to my car. Um, good enough to I mean, literally, you hear that thump, thump, thump whenever time it's foot. So it was intentionally wanting me to hear it. 3 packs of areas and or 3 packs of coyotes in your area disappeared. Holy cow, Ray! Have you heard anything? I stopped in my tracks and slowly turned my head to where the whistle. Oh, I know you're smart enough not. Hey, Ryan. So many animal crossbreeds soon. An elephant and a rhino hybrid. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Elfino. Heck yeah, Ryan. How you doing, buddy? Um, yeah. They can. They absolutely can, Roger. Yeah, they can. A coyote essentially is a wolf. It's just a smaller version. Essentially, it's there's not a much difference between them. Um, you know, that's something to consider. So, I don't know what it is. I mean, I know it was bad enough when something told me to go inside and not come back out. I did this that. I went inside. I did not come back out. It was like screw it. Maybe I'll get lucky and have a chance to see the Northern Lights another time. They're not cryptids. They are not. They're supernatural. They are not cryptids. No, I don't care what anybody says. I'm with you on that one, Ryan. SWs are not cryptids. They are definitely supernatural because they're magical. I agree with you 100% on that, buddy. Hey, David. Um, so, yeah, hopefully I can catch some more evidence for you guys. We can try to figure out what this new thing in my area is. It's weird. That's why I was kind of hitting about what's going on in Moon Valley because Moon Valley is just right down the road from me. Um, with the evil that's coming out of Moon Valley, leaching out in the surrounding areas, does that have something to do with this? What happened the last couple winters that only happens at winters here? Hey, Amy, or is that did it attract something new? You know, folks. I mean, we got questions. Hey, Griff, um, I I've never seen feral people here, Jonah's side, but I can't say no. I've never seen them or have heard reports of them. I mean, we do have the Dallas County cannibals, which there's more to that story than what's going on. That's funny. That's funny right there, Ryan. Wendy go, no, no. I kind of like the I'm ha ha ha. The Wendy go, no, no. Oh man. So if people's had similar, I've heard of similar. Some of mine too. Yeah, some of mine too, Griff. Um, oh, did William get in here? I didn't see him. Hey, William. Yeah, New Missouri Monster. Yeah, man. I don't know, folks. I mean, I really have no clue what this is out there. I can tell you the two possibilities that pop in my head, and it's a Gugly or it's another the Dogmen have returned. That's the only things I can really think of. I just don't know. I mean, I need more evidence. Oh, excuse me. I definitely need more evidence. I'm trying to remember if this is that one code. I think it's that one code. I know some of these we haven't been using in a while. I'm trying to get them back up there again. Oh, I put that in wrong. Um, I don't know. I mean, I know William and I talked. You stupid thing. I know William and I talked about it backstage. There it goes. Yesterday, because this is new, man. This is something new. So, I mean, you guys are more than welcome to put your comments in there. I love your guys' comments and theories, and a lot of them is what raced through my head too. Exactly. Thank you, Corey. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. That's why I always say they're on the supernatural side. Um, Happy belated 60th trip around the sun, Griff. Salute, dwarf. How you doing, buddy? Uh, um, hey, Unreal. Oh, thank you, Amy. Appreciate it. I'll check it out here in a minute. But yeah, I don't. Anybody else got any ideas of what they think it could be? Has anybody heard something similar? um, I'm I'd really like to know what this new thing is. Um, I started thinking Ozark Howler at one time, but I was like, I've never known an Ozark Howler to scream like that. Um, I'm pretty sure they don't run in packs either. Whatever this was a pack or something. So one of them. So last two winters, Jonah side, I've had something that comes in the winter that mimics my dogs, mimics our voices, moves around close by, but you can't see it when you shine a light on it. Appears as an image of an old man in my shop. But it'll mimic my voice, my daughter's voice. It's mimic my daughter's friend's voice. It mimics my dog's. Messes with me. Never heard of a fox man. That's a new one on me. Never heard of a fox man. I'll have to look that one up. But yeah, William was saying he definitely feels like there's something evil running around. And I can tell you from the feeling I got that one time, I can't disagree with that. From what I've heard, if a pack of dogmen come into an area, Bigfoot, or that's, I've known that too. I've known that too. Yeah. I'm trying to scare you guys, but there's a lot worse things out there than SW. Oh God, yeah, there is. No joke. That is one of the things. That's not what was happening the other night. The other night was something new, Jonaside. This was something very, very new. Anything that resembles a fox is mostly like a trickster. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Sorry, I'm trying to. Ooh, got a dry throat because dragging that deer out of the woods and not having any water on me and doing some work on it. Or is there both? There could be both. Who knows? I don't know. Yeah, it wasn't. She ain't called a fox lady though. She's called a. Huh. I know. Yeah, it's known for having 9 tails and stuff. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay, yeah, okay, I get what you're saying now. Yeah. The Krukoda is a mythical beast from India and Ethiopian folklore that can imitate human speech to call out to people by name and lure them into. So that's very similar to a lot of the other ones that we got a lot of supernatural creators in our woods that do the same thing too. So I mean, there's another tying of that stuff there too. That's it. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Ryan. Thank you. Kitsune. Yeah, that was the name I was thinking of. Kitsune. I was trying to remember it off the top of my head. I was like, damn it, I should know this one. It's got a very easy name to remember, and I forgot. Meow. Meow meow. Don't step on my computer, baby. Yeah, I know, honey. You want up on my shoulders again? Oh, my chat just jumped on me. Okay, no wonder I'm looking at the same thing twice. My chat just jumped on me. I get all the way, and I'll get all the way up there because I don't want to have to hold you up when I'm doing a bunch. You're being stubborn. I gotta find out where I left off of my chats after my chat just went wonky on me. Okay. Oh yeah, I've been up since 5:30 this morning. Ray went out in the woods earlier before going on the Williams show. Got on while he was live already for like 11 minutes by the time I got in there. Yeah, I'm then of course I drag that buck out of the woods. Could be. That is possible. I don't know of any male versions, but I can't say that there's not. I have to. You're starting your crap again. I definitely have to put that on the realm of possibility, without a doubt. Oh come on, we're starting this stuff now already. Hold on, guys. My chat thing is being wonky again. They said it was the largest fox they'd ever seen. I can't be sure what it looked like because I didn't see it. That is where was that at again, Corey? Yeah, I've heard of Frog Man. I've heard of that. Was that Oklahoma? I was thinking that was Louisiana, but that's Oklahoma. Thanks for letting me know, Marcy. For some reason, I thought Frogman was Louisiana. Yeah, I know, honey. Well, it'd be better if you'd laid up on my shoulders. I got left to get out of my places by my kitchen table. Oh, bed, couch. What? That's good. You're moving right along, Ray. You're moving right along. I'm happy for you, buddy. Uh, it's just them. They're fine. No, they're fine. They're fine. Yeah, she's being needy. 9. Stopa. You're fine, buddy. No, it's 8, 9. It's them. They're being protective of daddy. Hey, Marty. Um, it's Oklahoma as 5 foot. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, kitty time. Um, this is just our typical Saturday show, Ray, where we talk about our encounters. I was talking about that weird stuff I had happen the other night. Yeah, that was Boar. That was Boar being Boar. Boar's getting into that protective stage finally. Oh, um, the horde of kittens have adopted us here. Yeah, I think they got you wrapped around their little paws there, William. I remember talking to Lene. She said a few years ago she saw coyotes run through her property and said a huge one just watching her could have been a coyote king. That is a possibility. Yeah, I forgot about the coyote king. Yeah, I forgot about that. That is a possibility. What cave systems are needed? We got a lot of caves. We got a lot of caves. I've got one that's not far from the house at all. Yeah, that's yep, frogmen. Yeah, Navy SEALs. Yep. Yep. They were known as frogmen. Absolutely. Yeah. Koi wolves. Yep. Ugh, stupid chat. Yeah. Koi wolves. Yep. See, now it's jumping around on me again. Quit. Um, wow, Ray. 6 pickup loads. You had a lot of stuff to move out. Yeah. Was Chris Kyle was a stud. He helped us out a lot. What's up, buddy? No, I've emptied them out, man. I had 2 of the 2 pounders. They're both empty.
Okay.
I'm out of cheese balls.
From getting tired, we pretty much you're T-boned and quartered.
Okay.
All the ass chest.
Okay.
And the antlers are sticking on top of the ass chest. And you do not want to eat that dick.
Don't.
No, it's just full of fucking cysts.
No kidding.
Looks like a bunch of tick bites got infected. But other than that, you got probably 30 plus pounds of really good meat right there.
Oh, thanks, guys. I appreciate the help. Love you too, nephew.
We're taking enough for dinner tonight.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna be slicing me up some, eating it after the show.
Anyway, that's a nice. You got a perfect buck for eating. Perfect.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's not a bad sized buck. He really wasn't.
No, he's definitely a 2-year-old, but he'll still be tender and good eating.
Exactly.
Twice the meat you get off a yearly, perfect deer for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. Larry, Ha Ha Tonka is not too awful far from me. I love Ha Ha Tonka. That's a beautiful place. Yeah, Ha Ha Tonka is not very far from me at all. Sorry guys, they were let me know they were done. Carlos Hatchcock. Where did I know that name from? I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my chat's freezing up on me again, so I don't know if I missed you guys' comments. I apologize. It's starting to do. Yeah, I got about 30 pounds of meat in an ice chest right now with a nice little 8-point rack sitting on top of it. Yeah, he was a good sniper. He helped us a lot in Iraq. Yeah, I know, baby. I know. You are being needy as usual. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I got a 8-point buck earlier today, dwarf. And actually just a little bit before the show came on. Tell you what, it was hard dragging that bad boy out of the woods too. I ended up taking my belt off and had to stop every now and then, pull my pants back up because I had it wrapped around his antlers so I could drag it out. Man, with the wand. Okay. When I hear that, and this is just me, um, this is just me. When I hear that, I'm thinking of Dungeons and Dragons. Why do you have to have your butt in my face? I'm thinking of Dungeons and Dragons. I could be wrong, but when I hear of frogmen with wands, my mind automatically goes to Dungeons and Dragons. I remember 2001 deer hunting. I got a deer, earned a buck, had 5 tags, 4 does. Next day, 14-point buck in Minnesota. Oh wow, yeah. It's I thought he was one of the four that I've been watching for the last couple of years, waiting to get my hands on. I don't trophy hunt. That's just not my gig. But every now and then, after a while, I let my big bucks do their thing for a few years. Then I start to bring them down, let the young ones come up. And I thought this was that one of the four. This 8 was one of the four. It's not. It's the offspring of one of them. I've got my deer tied up for tomorrow morning. Yeah, I was about ready to come out of the woods because my woods were dead, and all of a sudden he came out, and I thought he was. I've got a very nice 12, very nice 10, a very nice 8, and a very nice 6 that I'm ready to harvest this year. They've been around for a couple years. They're getting kind of old, so it's time to harvest them. Let the younger ones take over. And I thought this 8 was that one. It wasn't. It was the younger one. not deer. um, Come on, dang it. Man, I don't know, William. I mean, I need more evidence on it. I need more evidence to know what I'm dealing with. I don't know, man. I cannot do anybody that follows me a disservice, anybody or even me a disservice and give it a name. I absolutely have no clue what it is. I need to get more evidence before I go there. I have no idea. I just know it's new and it's weird. Uh, you didn't have to come a long way. I didn't. Dang it. Stupid. Why are you doing this? You didn't have to come a long. I don't know how it spells. I'm not sure. Okay. Come on, stupid thing. Quit freezing up. Two friends were in caves at the Haha Tonka one time, and one of them got snatched up, and one made it out. Yeah, I've been in them caves in Haha Tonka. I love caving at Haha Tonka, and there's a lot of places that something like that can hide. Hey, Kyle, how's it going? Yeah, I mean, straight up to me, that's what that sounds like. It's straight something D&D. Oh, Carlos was White Feather. Okay, thank you, Corey. I can see you in my mind taking a few steps, stop, jumping here. Yeah, pretty much is what I was doing, Roxanne, because I didn't have a rope. So all I had was my belt. So I was like, man, my knee is like killing me. My little baby nephew, not the one that was helping work up the deer, but him and my baby brother left a little bit ago. I have a good friend of mine. I call him my brother. We've been friends since I was 16. And I call his son my nephew. They're the ones that came up and helped work the buck up. There was a spike buck. I ain't gonna deny it. I've shot a spike before. Oh wait. This chat just jumped on me again. It did. Sorry guys. My chat thing over here is freezing up and jumping all over the place, so I'm losing track of things here. Um, hey Jessica. Okay. Uh, There we go. I think it's roughly where I left off. I love caving. I used to work at Ruby Falls, and we went wide caving. Oh man, I dude, caving is so much fun. There's so much mysteries in caves too. I mean, they're just absolutely fascinating. I bow hunt too. I do. I normally don't hunt like it was over 70 degrees today, and I normally don't hunt in this temperature because you got to work the meat fast or it's going to spoil. That's why I haven't been bow hunting the last couple of years because it's been too hot. But I ain't got no food in the fridge right now, so I needed meat. But I love bow hunting. I really do. I got a Bowtech, a diamond Bowtech Soldier. Um, I love that bow. I've harvested a lot of deer with that bow. Um, it's just fun. I really love bow hunting. I because I was irritated. I'm not gonna lie. My woods seemed to went dead. I was like, they just got out of rut. They had just got out of rut because I mean these woods are dead. Yeah, yeah. That's why. Hey, Kevin, he shot a spork before. Yeah. No, I mean I'm happy. He even though he wasn't the 8 point I was after. I missed the first shot, which I about cried. I about cried because I missed my first shot. Um, come on. Um, but there was so much thick foliage there. I think it. Uh, yeah. I have it on my deal. I thought. Dude, your claws. Um, I'll have to look up the code for it. But yeah, I'll get it put in there. I don't remember what my link is. Amy knows my link. I don't remember my link. I've heard of Jabberwocky, but I don't remember the movie. I think I just set it up where the donations on on this thing here, the donation one. I don't remember what that code is linked to my PayPal now. I think. Oh, I'll look it up here in just a minute. I'm trying to get caught up on these comments, but my comment thing keeps freezing, so I'm losing all my comments. No, oh man, I love shooting bows. I love the challenge of bow hunting. That's why I black powdered hunt for years. I love the challenge of black powder hunting. Doesn't it? Come on, you're making things difficult on me, Aurora. But the fact that I need meat in the freezer, I break out the 7 mag. That's why you tied yours up. You absolutely refuse to go into any caves here in Arizona. There are way too many things that could be hiding in. Yeah, there's way too many things to be hiding around here too. But man, I love going into caves. I love going into caves. Come on, man. They cut a railroad right. I'm going to just have to read these because it's messing with me. The old autographs down here from the railroad man signature, Leo. Hey, Monica. And Corey says, I don't do caves either. I do. I love caves. Oh, now you're wanting to work. The soldiers that were wounded were taken to the lower cave, and the natives used it too. Yeah, I mean that happens a lot. You'll be surprised, Alice in Wonderland. You'll be surprised what you can find in caves, man. Jabberwocky was originally from the fairy tale. It's also appeared in Through the Looking Glass. Huh. From 2001 to 2012, I've taken 23 does, 1 buck. Traditional hunting style bow, muzzle loader during the gun season. I used to, my grandpa's World War II Springfield bolt action. I used to have a Australian World War II M1 303 until a repo company stole it. I need to look up, I'll have to look that up, Unreal. Wounded soldiers, yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to get caught up on this. It just jumped on me again. A lot of people are using crossbows. I still use a compound, but a lot of people do use crossbows, yes. I see the appeal in it. I'm still stubborn. I like my compound. I like that Bowtech soldier. That Bowtech soldier's harvested a lot of deer. And I was so good. I was so good with it that I was very commonly was double stacking arrows, and I got expensive because I use carbon fiber arrows. Right now, I'm using my 7 mag Remington 7 mag because I need meat in the freezer. As long as I got plenty of food, I'll muzzle hunt just because I like the challenge and I'm not hurting for food. Come on, honey. You're making things difficult here. Get back here. There you go. There you go. Yeah, just lay there. Yeah, I believe you do. Not okay. Come over there. There you go, baby. I believe you do have some caves up there, Monica. I was up in. I spent some time in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Pennsylvania, and I believe there is caves there. I could be wrong. I may be thinking of another spot. See, now my chat's starting to act up again. My husband refused to hunt with a gun. He said, if you can't unalive thing with one shot, you shouldn't be shooting. Yeah. Well, needless to say, generally I can get my limit in a very quick time if I'm pressing for it. The rifle season just started here today. Okay, I gotta stop popping that up. Every time I pop that up, it jacks with my deal. So what I'm going to do, let's see if it'll let me do it while I'm live. No, this one. Or is it this one? It's not that one. I don't know if I can do it live, so I'm not going to try to jack it up. I was going to try to pop your comments up there, but I was a bull moose in Maine in the 90s with my uncle. Man, I would love to do that. Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. If I can get 6 deer in the freezer, that'll last me about 8 months. My problem is when I got deer in the freezer, I tend to have a tendency to eat more than that than I do anything else. I love my deer meat. Like when I get done tonight, I want to break out the meat slicer. I want to start slicing up some meat, and I'm going to go to town and have me some venison for dinner tonight, fresh venison. But yeah, I mean, and it's important though that you give thanks for the creature for sacrificing itself so you can nourish your body. Very, very important. Oh, sometimes I say things wrong. I didn't mean that again. No, you're good. I was just sharing how he was taught. No. I get it. I get it very, very much. Don't worry about it at all, Amy. Don't worry about it. I did not take offense to it at all. I was that way for a long time. But when your stomach's, why is it doing that? When your venison is deer meat, Monica. When you hear venison, you're hearing deer meat. When your stomach's growling and your fridge is empty, I break out a different one. Now, usually, for years I hunted with a 54 caliber Springfield Hawken traditional black powder muzzle loader. Um, I've had a 50 cal CVA Mountain Stalker. Now I use a 50 cal Beartooth Magnum when I bow hunt or when I black powder hunt. Hey, Robin. I've never had any other hoofed food except deer. In the southeast, there are no other rally really. You haven't had beef, pork. They're all hoofed. Dude, elk is good. Moose is good too. Elk is good. But yeah, for years, I used to shoot black powder competition with that 54 caliber Springfield Hawken. I hunted with it. That 54 would reach out and touch somebody a lot further than what my 50 did. I was traditional. I used round ball. Now in my 50 caliber Beartooth Magnum, I use slug. But when I shot traditional style black powders for years, which I want to go back to, say I caught you, Unreal. I caught you, buddy. I do too, Jonas. I love elk. Elk's good eating. Elk's really good eating. But when I shoot a traditional style black powder rifle, I don't shoot slugs. See, it's starting to jack up again. Every time I click on a highlighted chat, it jacks up again. Unclick. Thank you. I use ball. Slug will destroy a traditional style muzzleloader. Never. I don't care what. I didn't even touch you. Never. I don't care what they tell you. Absolutely, do not shoot slugs through a traditional black powder rifle. Actually, I've had buffalo, but only deer from buffalo's good. Oh my god, I love buffalo. Bear's really good too. The only thing I eat for red meat is steak, but not just any steak. I have the Delmonico in my freezer right now. I don't know if I've had. Maybe I don't know. I've had different style steaks. I'm trying to think what a Delmonico is, but so I don't care about the cuts. Steak's a steak, and it goes in my belly and goes out my backside. It's all good eating. Season her up, put her on the grill. That's a mighty fine eating right there. But I was glad to be able to get out of the woods before dark because of what I've had going on here a couple nights ago. That's why I've not taken the gut pile and the remains out to my spot that I usually take it because it's dark. And whatever that is out there running around, yeah, bison is amazing. Whatever that is out there running around, I don't want to be outside at night. Normally, I wouldn't care. I'll take it out of dark. Not with what I got going on right now. I don't like bear, but at the time we didn't treat it correctly. It was bear can be greasy if you don't get all the fat kernels off of bear. It's like groundhog. It's like possum. It's like a coon. Yeah, it's very greasy. I eat meat I like: deer, moose, buffalo, and elk. Absolutely, Ray. Yeah, I mean that's good eating. Monica says people seeing people eating oxtail. What's up with? Oh, I can't do. I've tried oxtail once. I can't do it. The Domenico is a franchise drug dealer on American Dad. Oh, elk is really good. Yeah, bison. I mean, I love bison too. I really love bison too. I've not had emu, and I'm not really in there. I mean, I can't say I wouldn't try it. I've not had emu. Yeah, my brother and my friend I call my brother and my nephew, his son, he was giving me shit because I was so mad because I was 2 inches off my mark. So I made a stupid rookie mistake today. When I came out of the woods, got done with Williams show, I was out working on the car. I had my rifle leaned up against the car because you never know when you're going to see a deer. And so I accidentally knocked my rifle over. And the sights got bumped on my rifle. So I put him back where I remembered him being at, and I was so freaking mad because the first shot I shot, I missed the deer. And he kind of stood there, was like, what the hell was that? And I was like, how did I miss? How did I miss at 20 yards? Just how? And then I got thinking, oh crap, there's a lot of brush there. I guarantee I hit one of them limbs and it threw my round off. Well, when I jacked another round, he decided he needed to move. So when he moved, he got out in the open, and I laid just Swahili down on him. And I mean, he bucked down. I knew I hit him because he kind of dropped down, got back up, ran a little bit, fell face first again, got back up, ran on the other side of the valley, fell over a tree and stayed there. That's where he ended up at. I was like, no, I missed my mark. I mean, I knew right then I missed my mark because with that 7, I hit, every time I hit them, they drop. And come find out, I missed my mark by 2 inches. And I was so mad. And he was giving me crap. He's like, only you would bitch about missing a mark by 2 inches. I was like, well, it's me, dude. Take it easy, Joneside. Be careful, buddy. But yeah, so he was laughing at me because I was upset that I missed my mark by 2 inches to the left. You just left Bass Pro a couple hours ago. Oh, yeah. I don't shop at Bass Pro anymore because they went like super cheap product stuff. I like going there and looking at stuff, but it used to be you see get some really quality stuff at Bass Pro. They've turned into the Walmart of the hunting world. So I mean, I haven't been Bass Pro in a while. Last time I got something there, I was lucky if it lasted 8 months. But so yeah, he was picking on me on that because I got a lung shot, not a heart shot, and I was so mad at myself. I mean, that is a rare thing for me to do. I mean, I always hit my mark, and I always shoot them in the heart. It drops them. They don't suffer. I don't chase. Win-win. One time I fell asleep leaning up on a post when I heard a snap in the grass. I slowly got up. I was in the middle of a herd of deer, shot 3 times, dropped 2. Oh, I've been there, done that, and Star Trek that, right? Yeah, I know that feeling. Well, it used to be Cabela's, but now, yeah, Bass Pro Bottom. Yeah, I used to go to Cabela's too. They had a Cabela's up in Kansas City. So every now and then, if I was up in that area, I'd stop in at the Cabela's. Oh, do you? Yeah. One of the places I like to go for candles is up at the Amish in Tunis. I like going there. When Emu Farms were a big deal around my area, I got a burger from one of our famous local restaurants. It was very good. Yeah, I remember when they said emus was going to be the new beef, and I said, no, it ain't. And that fad didn't last long. People around here were doing the same thing, selling their beef, buying emus. Yeah, it didn't last. I can tell you now from personal experience, 650 cal machine guns and the emu is not a very pretty sight. When emu farms were a big deal around, I already read that one. So yeah, I went to try Sandhill Crane. They the ribeyes of the sky. I've heard that. I didn't know that, but I have heard that. One time I had some white buffalo and it was great. I don't know if mine were ever white, but I've had buffalo steak and buffalo burgers, and man, that stuff is off the hook. That's one thing I miss about being stationed in Kansas because there's a lot of buffalo farms in Kansas. Is you can get buffalo meat for a fairly good price. I want to hunt a buffalo, but I don't have a tribal card, so I can't hunt buffalo. Meow. The window's still open, Aurora, if you want in there. Biggest bird I've had is turkey, of course. Seems bigger ones might be good. Yeah. Meow. The window's open. There you go. See, I told you the window's still open. Well, I'm hot. You didn't have to drag a deer out of the woods like I did. So, yeah, I got the window open. So, use it while you can, honey. Not supposed to eat white buffalo. Yeah. Hey, take it easy, Kyle. Oh, top of the. Thank you. What do I want to do today? Well, if I can get this to work. I haven't done a DA one in a while. Let's do a DA book commercial. Here. You can find DA's books just like you can find mine on Amazon. For him, you look up D.A. Oh, daggone it. D.A. Roberts and follow his author's fan page. You can also find his shows, Nightmare Hunters podcast on YouTube. Go over there, give him a like, subscribe, and a follow and a thumbs up, and let him know I said howdy doody. We can't fault him for being an Army guy and a Leo, but we can still have fun with it. So make sure you go follow him, look at his books, and follow his show. Ray said first deer ran to the truck and dropped behind the truck. Second dropped on the spot that fell down the side of the drainage ditch. Took me oh man, yeah, I hate dragging them uphill. In Illinois, there's a wild game meat shop. You can get any that. Like, no kidding. That's cool, Dawn. I think we got a few of those around here too. Now that I think about it, geese ain't bad. I've had geese. I've had geese that was like really nasty, and I've had one that was really good too. Kind of like duck. Duck's the same way. I bet you can play that. Hey, give her a shot, man. I made that track. I've been good. Just got off the phone. Oh, yeah. It is. It is unreal. Oh, we have a new one come in? Hiro, how's it going, Hiro Fumi? I was trying to sneak in a Ted Nugent reference. Oh, is DA in here? Hey, DA. Sorry if I missed you guys. My chat's acting up. Can't believe I missed people coming in. I got to figure out what's going on with this chat thing. oh, Amy. Eric, I spelled a word wrong. No worries. He's not here. Okay. But yeah, so I don't know. So who else has had some weird? I mean, Corey's got some whistling going on. Of course, Ray's moving. Eric, have you ever had bird nest soup? No, I have not. You said to say howdy doody. Yeah, I did. I'm talking about in his show, Amy. I'm talking about his show. Oh. I thought I had a good meme for that. Gotta have the pooty tat. I heard bird's nest soup is actually a medicinal thing. I think I've heard of it, man, but Unreal. I think I've heard of it. It vaguely sounds familiar, but I'm not 100% sure. Hey, take it easy, main house. Good to see you in here, buddy. So you've had howling. See, I had howling. What was that? Friday night during your live. I heard that one single howl again that I had last winter when I caught the Bigfoot vocals. It's loud, but it's always one. There we go. I need to quit highlighting things. One single howl. Okay. Oh man, last night there were things flying all around my house. They were invisible and sounded like thousands of bats with weird voices and sounds. That's creepy as hell, Amy. That is creepy. Dude, I'm like so tired, Roxanne. Like I think I'm going to cook me something to eat and go to bed. I'm like tired. I guess I don't have to get up early in the morning now. I got my deer. Birds drop soup. Not heard that. I've heard egg drop soup. Yeah, egg drop soup. Yeah, I've heard egg drop. I love egg drop soup. Egg drop soup is good. Joking, you're not joking, Unreal. I know you better than that. You're not joking, buddy. What do you think about the video I sent you? I have not had chance. The pictures. Wow, that's amazing. I got a chance to look through them. I haven't had a chance to look on them on my big screen. I had to look on them on my phone. I can't believe the quality of pictures that thing takes. Oh, is it thunderstorming, Griff? It's cloudy and 66 degrees now. Homemade egg drop soup is. I don't know how to make it homemade. There's an Asian restaurant in town that I absolutely freaking love, and one of the owners, his husband's a Marine, and oh my gosh, it is the only Chinese place I can go to eat. And 45 minutes later, I'm not. How do I put it politely on YouTube here? I'm not projectiling something from one end and hungry 45 minutes later. Their egg drop soup. I mean, their cashew chicken, man, is off the hook too. But they haven't had a meal there that I haven't liked. Ray says, my friend Aiden said the coyotes in the area are gone and are weird noises like howling, growls. He lives like 4 miles from me. Interesting, Ray. So this seems to be a common appearance going on everywhere at these coyotes. Sounds like an episode of Mountain Monsters. Yeah. Dude, there's some weird crap going on, man. My wife was Asian. Oh, dude, lucky. I'm a general so chicken. Man, Cashew Kitty came from Springfield, Missouri, and I love it. I know it's not a true Asian dish. I love Cashew Kitty though. It's good. Mongolian beef's good too. Yeah. They have this thing they make. It's nothing but mushrooms. Oh my god, that stuff was so good. That was so good. But it's called Oseo's in Buffalo, Missouri, and it's at the old Pizza Hut restaurant. Oh my god, that is absolutely the best Asian restaurant I've been to so far. I haven't been able to go there in so long because I haven't had the money. But it used to be when I had a little money in my pocket, I'd stop in at least twice a month and get something to eat there because their stuff was so good. Yeah, I'd be eating very old chicken liver. My pick in the dictionary under cryptids, yeah. Salt and pepper shrimp. Oh, I love shrimp. My gout don't, but I love it. I was trying to see. If Michelle said anything else, I haven't missed anything else from Michelle. Yeah, those pictures, man. Like I said, I had a chance to look them on the. Oh, pardon me, on the phone, but I need to look on my computer. But man, that's amazing pictures, Michelle. Really is. Sesame chicken, yeah. I'm telling you, you guys are ever in Buffalo, Missouri, stop by Oseo's. Their food is off the hook. And I usually one meal, I can eat about half of it, and I'm full. and I'll set it and save it for dinner, and I'll heat it up in the oven. Dinner is still good. Yeah, I haven't eaten at all today. I've not eaten since maybe 6 o'clock last night. Yeah, somewhere around 6 o'clock last night's the last time I ate anything. I had some Jiffy Mix left over, so I put some garlic in it and made some Jiffy Mix. Oh, is it kicking, Griff? The only thing livers and gizzards are good for is catfishing. You had Mexican tonight? Yeah, I spent all my money on that car, parts for it, and getting it legal, man. Like I didn't buy food, so I'll just have to wait till the next pay period. I'm getting a big drop from YouTube on the 21st. So I just got to make it till then. This deer will hold me over. This one deer, if I eat nothing but it'll last me about a month. So usually, if I got 6 deer in the freezer between the stuff I buy from the store and yeah, I ain't had a ham and cheese sandwich in a long time. It'll last about 6 deer. Will last me about a year, and that's me supplementing some meals with pork or chicken or beef. The video with the mist and white flying circle things in the mist. I wanted to get your opinion. You went, yeah, I need to look at it. I'm glad you reminded me. It says it's on hold, Amy. So it's there. It's just on hold. I do have a $200 deposit coming back to my bank account. I just don't know when it's going to hit. They couldn't deliver my propane tank, so I'm getting that deposit back. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I'm going to break out the old meat slicer and go to slicing up roast and backstrap and stuff like that. But it is there. Thank you. It was $24 and some change. Thank you so much for that, Amy. I appreciate that. So it should jump to be available here soon. Hey, Pyro. So undressed, it was a rough estimate, 150 pounds undressed. Dressed, a lot of the neck meat couldn't be saved. It had too many assists on it, probably from ticks. Usually I eat everything, even the neck meat, but it couldn't be saved. So I ended up about 30, 40 pounds of meat. Ugh. Yeah, but I'd say it was a nice 2-year-old. It wasn't the 8 point I was after. Because I got 4 deer that I need to harvest. They're old. So I need to harvest them. And I thought this 8 point was one of them. I couldn't see the rack very well through the limbs, but from what I could see, it looked like that one out of the 4 I need to harvest. I got a 12, a 10, an 8, and a 6 that I need to harvest this year. It ended up being one of their offsprings. It was a 2-year-old. So I kind of feel bad for that. But it happens. Hey, Carl, what's going on? So, yeah, I can't complain. It was still a big bodied 8. The rack wasn't as near as big as the one I'm after. I practice land management, and part of land management is animal management too. So if I've got some big rack bucks, I let them go for a while and let them pass their genes on. The female is what determines it, but the male does help to a degree. So I usually leave them there. Now, if I get one that's not very good looking, it's got a smaller rack, um, I could tell he's not going to be much. I'll harvest him, and that's main. Most of the bucks I get is that style. I've got enough does. Does is one of the things I harvest a lot of. Eric Sweet talks his deer into undressing. Heck yeah, buddy. Yeah, you can't eat horns. Actually, absolutely, Pyro. I'm not a trophy hunter. I know a lot of people are. Oh, Michelle, thank you so much. You're awesome. Peer character riding a firework rocket, disappearing away before bursting in the sky. That's awesome. You're great. Thank you so much for that. There he goes. Yeah, I'm not a trophy hunter. I don't believe in that. I don't like that. All my hunts are purely management hunts. It is food. Don't get me wrong. It is food. But most of my hunts is a management hunt. So if I've got a really nice rack deers, I'll go 3 or 4 years without harvesting them, just to let them pass their genes on. Have you ever had any cougar women encounters since? I don't know if I should answer that one or not. Zone 3 in Minnesota had a big deer. Smallest deer was 199 pounds. Biggest out of the 4 does was 235 after average with 220 corn fed. Yeah, we get some pretty big deer here too. The Indian on the rocket made me think the movie Doctor Strangelove. But I solely mine is strictly management hunts. I'm very picky. Like if I have somebody that does, for some reason I have a select few I'll allow on the hunt on my property without any questions. They know my rules. There are certain deer that you're not allowed to shoot because that's the ones I'm after, or I'm letting them pass their genes on. There's certain areas that I'll put you. I mean, I'll put you on the deer. If you listen to what I tell you, I'm going to put you on the deer. Everybody's listened to me when I've let them come out and hunt on my property. They've walked out with a deer. Very rarely does not happen. A lot of times it doesn't happen because they don't listen to me. Yeah, it's have you heard of anyone seeing the tiny deer that were the original deer in North America? Some people say they are little people deer, maybe 70 pounds fully. Man, the smallest full-grown deer I seen was in Georgia. And I about crapped because I've seen the antlers on this thing. Is like, how the hell does a 1.5-year old buck have that big of a rack? And I was at Fort Benning, Georgia when this happened. And I had a guy riding around with me. He was from Georgia. He started laughing. He goes, "That's a fully grown deer." And I said, "Buddy, I've been in the deer wood since I was knee high to a grasshopper's ass. That's a 1.5-year old deer." And he starts laughing. He goes, "No, buddy, that's here in Georgia. That's a full grown deer." I was like, "Holy cow, I've got a dog that's bigger than that thing." That's the smallest deer that I've heard about. I think in South America they have small. Yeah, they do. That are like little vampire deer. Yep, you're absolutely right, Roxanne. He probably has company again, Carl. Oh, who stepped away? I know a few of them have. Yeah, a lot of the deer in the South are small. That blew my mind away the first time I seen a deer in Georgia and how small they are. I mean, hell, our 1.5-year olds are bigger than their full growns. And they could. They absolutely could, Pyro. They absolutely could, buddy. I agree with you. Axis deer. Thank you, Don. That was the name I was trying to think of. Axis deer. Yeah. The axis deer are small. Absolutely. But I don't know. I mean, it's just the lack of food, I guess. I don't know why deer in the South are small. These are mostly brown with very little hair. I need to check that out, man. I need to check that out. But yeah, no, it was quite the humorous thing. You got a hillbilly from Missouri seeing a southern deer for the first time. It was hilarious. That old boy was sitting in that passenger seat just laughing his butt off at me. I was wrong, though. He was right. Yeah, they are. Absolutely real or unreal they are. Minnesota, Iowa, and Wisconsin got monster deer over here. Yeah. Yeah, we get muleys that come down here from time to time, too. A lot more muleys up on the northern part of Missouri, but every now and then we'll get a muley down here. I only know of 2 type of people that have ever seen them. That's interesting, Pyro. That's very interesting, bud. I need to look into it. If you think it's because of the temperatures in the north, things tend to be bigger. Could be. That is a very good possibility, Unreal. Yeah, absolutely. I can see that. I saw a picture of one in the other day. Let me see if I can find the name of the video. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. I'm interested. And it may be something I've seen I just forgot about. Ooh, I got a little wonky there for a second. But yeah, so this is interesting now. 2 other people in the chats talked about coyotes getting jacked up in their area or disappearing, and I've got that happening up here. There's got to be a trend going on with this. I need to figure out what that trend. I really want to know what the hell that was out in them woods. I'm out in that field jacking them coyotes up. I mean, them coyotes were straight on a hunt. You can always tell when a coyote's on a hunt. They have a specific little yelps and screams they use when they're on a hunt. So you always know when they're on a hunt. And I lost my whip years ago. That sucks. What kind of whip was it? Then they go straight from hunting mode to yelping and screaming and crying because they're getting jacked up. And then them weird female screams, man. Oh, bullwhip, yeah. I got smacked in the face by my dad by a bullwhip once. He was jacking around, may or may not had an adult beverage or 2. Man, he caught me right across the cheek. That thing stung for a long time. And I've also had my butt whipped one because I wouldn't smack it at a horse like my great grandpa told me to do because this horse was mean, and I didn't have the heart to snap at that whip at the horse. You know, my grandpa used it on my butt. Wanted to go fishing tonight, but seeing Eric was on, so I'm just a pester Roxy. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Carl. Yeah, damn lucky it didn't. It left a hell of a red mark for a long time. One deep ass whelp. I mean, my God, that thing was deep, and it hurt for like a week. Man, it sucked. And he just sat there and laughed. I was so pissed at him. At that time, I wasn't strong enough to whoop his ass. Not that big. Deer in the South is never a thing, but yeah, in the general things are big often in the north. Yeah, in some cases, you know, trees are bigger. Yeah, you're right, Unreal. Yep. You know, so I'm from northern Missouri, and we got plenty of whitetail up there, but northern Missouri also gets muleys that's come down. I've been down here for 33 years, and I've seen muleys down here even. May not have had many means they are had several. Yeah. Yeah. Great grandpa was not happy I wouldn't snap that whip at the horse. The hell, in my mind, the horse wasn't doing nothing to me. Man, that horse didn't like people. He was known to bite and kick, and grandpa was worried I was going to get jacked up. Beans, I didn't snap that whip at that horse, I got jacked up anyways. Redwoods, yeah. Actually, yeah. A very good example of that, Unreal. Redwoods are massive. Woo. Yep, I can tell I haven't eaten in a while. I'm starting to get wonky in the head. Oh, did I miss Amy's? Oh. There's reasons why I didn't like people. The redwood trees are even live for around 600 years. Yeah, they live for a long time, man. It's amazing about them redwood trees. They are just incredibly awesome. They really are. I mean, I'm a firm believer the redwoods are the last of the giant trees. I'm a firm believer in that. You okay, bud? I mean, and I could be wrong, but hello, hi. You can't make up your mind if you want in or out. I don't know if you guys can hear her. She just said hello and hi. Hello, Aurora. Got the horns or halos held up by horns. Sorry, I thought I heard something messing with the cooler on the porch. I guess if you want, I can run out there and grab them antlers real quick. Show you guys the antlers on that if you want me to. I have to run out there and get them. I never realized for a long time that any tree lives longer than a person. We've got trees around here that was saplings during the time of the Civil War. She says she wants to eat with her. Yeah. Staying micro whitetails will bring the episode up. Chester. Yeah. Yeah, she's happy because I got the window open so she can go in and out as she pleases. But I don't know if you heard her. She goes, bro. And it's her saying hello and then hi. You'll hear her. She talks. She says hello and hi. I used to have a black cat named Rose. She said, yes, no, I love you. And she pooped in the toilet. People always are saying I have hidden horns. I've always wondered why they say that. I wonder why, Roxanne. You want to see them antlers, Marcy? Everybody else want to see the antlers? Okay. Give me a second and I'll find a video to play while I'm running out there and grabbing them real quick. Now we'll just play. We'll play. Okay, never mind. They are still attached to something else that I probably cannot show on YouTube. So I'll have to do the antler thing another time. Sorry, guys. I went out there and went, oh, yep, I can't put that on YouTube. Oh, man, I forgot. William, I'm sorry, I forgot. What is my PayPal? I know I got it in the description. William asked for that earlier, and I got sidetracked and forgot. Come on, honey. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see if I can look this up. There's been one albino taken in Oklahoma. A few piebald deer. We used to have a albino that ran around the Springfield area. I haven't seen him in a while. I cannot remember how to look this up. I'm trying to remember how to look up my. William was asking for it, and I forgot what it is. Okay. I've seen those in person. Oh yeah, I know. It's. I'm trying to remember what it is. William, I'm sorry, bud. I know it's cryptid and mythological. I know my email is cryptid and mythological at gmail.com. I don't know if that's how you find it or not. Yeah, I don't, Pyro. I really am not a trophy hunter by any means. I don't believe in that. I don't like that. I mean, to each is their own, I guess. That's just not my cup of tea, man. Yeah, no. Um, thanks, Amy. Yeah, Roxanne is a huge help. I know in my description on my YouTube, my PayPal should be in there. That's probably going to be the best way, William. I'm sorry, bro. I cannot remember how to look that up. I'm still learning this PayPal thing. Um, but I know it's under my Gmail. Um, that part I do remember. Dear Woman, oh, it's coming to mind also makes me think of centaurs. Yeah, Dear Woman is someone you don't want to mess with. Why is my chat not working? Thank you, man. I'm sorry, man. I honestly I don't remember. I know it's under my email. Someone got a big fine for oh no kidding. Oh, there you go. Amy said, yeah, that's how you find my PayPal is under the cryptid and mythological. Thank you, Amy. Yeah, I know it's in my YouTube. I thought I had a deal in here for it. I've got it attached to the tip thing on here now. I was doing that earlier when I was creating that code for the auto glass repair place. Um, so it's now linked. My PayPal is linked to the tip thing on here now, but I don't know how that works. It just asked me to do it, and I was like, okay. I wonder if that. I'm kind of curious how that's going to pop up. Let me see. I believe you're right, Unreal. I think so. If memory serves me correctly, but I believe you are correct on that. So I was trying to remember. I think you're right, bud. I really think you are. Has anybody else had anything weird happen to them last week or during this between last Saturday and now? Yeah, that ain't no kidding, Urso. That's no kidding, buddy. I wonder. I got a little barcodey thing of a bobber from PayPal, but for some reason my bank won't let me use my card at buy me a coffee, and I don't know why. That's weird. I may be getting rid of it anyways. It hasn't been used in a while. PayPal seems to be easier, so I think I'm getting rid of buy me a coffee. Yeah, you have only that goes through the Streamlab buy me a coffee. Okay, I'll try to figure the link out and switch that. They are already making the penny disappear. Yeah, I heard about that, Pyro. Yeah, I was talking about. Let's see if this doesn't jack my computer up too much. I may have to if I could figure out how to access it. Yeah, I'll have to. I thought I did, but I probably didn't. Hey, Don, if I can get my other screen to pop up, I got this little thingy bubber. You take your camera and it takes you directly to it, but I don't know how to show it on here. But yeah, that's a visible badge. Man, I've heard that before, but not like you described it. That is like really weird. I'm hearing talking outside of my house, but no one is there when I look. So I've had that happen to me the other night. I'm glad you brought that up. Actually, I've heard that many times. I actually had that. I was in the powder room handling some Super Bowl stuff, and heard a woman. No, yeah, I heard a little girl singing and giggling again. That happens from time to time. Um, so I mean, not seeing them, but hearing that, I know exactly what you're talking about. I did have a weird thing happen. I was driving on the road a couple of days ago, and another driver was in front of me, going slower. So I slowed down, slowed also, and then soon the car veered into the oncoming. Holy crap! We saw 30 to 40 deer. Did my chat jump again? Let's make sure. Okay, no good. 30 to 40 deer last week in the field north of town. Oh, no. Oh, that sucks. I usually have a lot of deer to come through my property. That's one of the best things about my property. It's Grand Central Station. Although I did find something, somebody's been shooting a SKS on my property. That's fixing to get resolved pretty soon. I don't. That's no bueno. That's no bueno. My the brother of mine was coming to help me work up that deer. He stopped and found the casings. I was like, oh my god. When one hears voices and no one's there, I put it that spirits are talking or the timeline has cursed. Yeah, it's usually paranormal or supernatural. Yeah. In the incoming lane, so I blew my horn and the car adjusted in time to avoid head on. Then right after a hawk flew across the road. No kidding. Huh. Yeah, that's a definitely an omen, man. I mean, luckily he was able to stop the dude from hitting somebody head on. They're probably texting too. That's probably the dang problem. That's why they're driving slow, swerving. They were texting, freaking texting and driving. I'm still waiting on this to load up. I've heard the Hawks represent one thing: great vision. Yep, it was like the Hawk was there to remind me to keep got a good watch. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that definitely. Come on, baby, you can do it. You're almost there. Yeah, the kitty's back. She's very needy. Well, I guess I don't. I thought I added that. Okay. I will have to. It's not even on there. I thought I had it on there. It ain't. Had Hawks save me from getting tickets. Man, have y'all noticed how all Eric's fur babies that he has holds lays on? They do. Yeah, they do. Um, um, I just brain farted what I was going to say. Man, I can't remember. I had a hawk. Oops, oh, sorry, guys. I'm tired. I had a hawk ride the air. Oh, what's your claws? Ahead of the cab of my truck. I swear it winked at me, slowed, and avoided head on over steel. Yeah, I mean, I've had eagles flying from me, or I'm riding my motorcycle. I've had them doing it when I'm driving my vehicles. Hawks too. I was thankful for you being able to get attention of the drive. Yeah, possible great harm. Yeah, that I agree. I mean, that's truly amazing, unreal. I mean, truly amazing. I do. Yeah. I've been up since 5:30 this morning, haven't eaten since 6 o'clock last night. My body's a little poopered. Let's see if I can find this. Because now it's bugging the hell out of me. Honey, quit digging your claws into me, please. I'm sorry, Farsi. I'm so sorry. I could go to bed already. I know, man. I was going to have to get up early again in the morning if I didn't get a deer this evening. Okay, so it is cryptidmythological at gmail.com. Okay. Yeah, I got sidetracked earlier when William asked me, and because I was working on cleaning stuff here, I was working on my cars, I was trying to load a toolbox, get it up to the shop, going out in deer woods, and I just completely it all out. I just don't know what message or what info. I'm still learning this PayPal stuff. I don't know what information to give people. So he gave me this little thing you're supposed to screenshot or something. Oh, dude, did you toot? Did you really have to toot while you're on my shoulders? That went right straight to my nose nostrils, man. That's rude. You just had to do that, didn't you? She just tooted while holding her. What I miss? Pyro. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, I haven't seen him. Must have. I can pull something up here. If this will hurry up and load. Man, my computer's running so slow. All right. William, if you're listening, bub, get your phone ready. Right now, this is the best that I can do. It's pretty much what I sent you, but that's your claws. Remember once seeing a hawk being chased by a crow? Oh yeah, crows will chase them in a heartbeat. Yeah. Why is my computer so slow? That's the best I can do right now. And then PayPal, you can save the receiver favorites, and you won't ever have to worry about looking them up again. Oh, I didn't know you can do that. That's like the best I can do for right now. Hopefully that should work for you, brother. I'll work on trying to figure that thing out. I know it's under cryptid and mythological gmail.com. So that's the best I can do. I'll figure out everything else I can get it. Pretty easy. It only takes 1% versus YouTube. It takes, they take a lot. They take a lot. YouTube does take a lot. So hopefully that helps. They sent me that fancy thing there. But I'll tell you what, we're getting close. 15 minutes before DA's show. I did make a guest appearance on Bigfoot Wild Man of Boogers. As soon as I get a release date, I'll let you know. I'll put it out on my Facebook. I don't know when it is. I am going to have Marianne and Jen on my show as well sometime. I may look at trying to get them on next week. Hawks used to be very big in my life. Yeah. But yeah, those crows will be flying as hard as they can, and the hawk will just flips its wingtips, and the crows have to rest. Yeah, I've watched, man. I watched them crows dive bomb hawks all the time. So an old wise tale is hawks don't like white during deer season. That's one of the things you listen for is where the crows are making the most ruckus, because generally a deer's going to be in that area because they're running with their what we call a white flag, and that means their tail's up and looks like a white flag. And the crows would go nuts when they see that white. But guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I'm tired, and so I think I'm going to fix me something to eat, and then I'm going to go to bed. There's a reason a group of crows is called a murder. Absolutely, Robin. And murder crows are ass and eventually kill a hog if they get top. Yeah, they do. They get off my keyboard, man. They go after hawks often. And I've seen them go after all kinds of stuff. But yeah, they just love going after them hawks too. I've seen that so many times. And I don't know if it's the white. I don't know if it's because they're a predator. or what it is. They do. We have a small hawk here called a forest hawk. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we got hawks, we got falcons, we got eagles. Um, we got all kinds of stuff. It's nice. I mean, and that's why I love being in my woods because you see all manners of stuff. Yeah, I will, Pyro. I will. Tomorrow's show. Hey, on the side. Tomorrow's show, we're going to finish up with the creature folklore from the 50 states. We'll be picking up with Iowa. We'll see how far we can get on a 2-hour show tomorrow. So that is what I got going on. Thank you for the donations. I appreciate it. It is very wanted, or I'm very thankful for them. If I could speak, Sparrow Hawk is a small and colorful and prettiest of the hawks. Yeah, they are, Pyro. Absolutely. I can't remember if I'm forgetting anything else. I'm almost done with that one short story. I've been trying to hit it up a little bit here, a little bit there. I'm on the 8th page of it. So if you're an IHNR reader, keep an eye out for that short story to be finished up here soon. I did put the first video of the short stories on audio on my YouTube. It's called Alien Invasion. It's one of my rougher ones, but it's the first one I wrote. But it's straight up not 100% Marine Corps mentality, but it's not lacking much. Literally, how the guy talks in the stories is how Marines are. Yeah, I know, Roxanne. I need to. Chicken hawks weren't nice too. Foreign leghorn. Yeah, we got chicken hawks all over down here, man. So keep an eye on your email. I'm gonna try to finish. I'll probably end up finishing up tomorrow. I'm just too tired to work on it tonight. So keep an eye out on that for my INR readers. Outside of that, man, peace, love, and blessings to everyone. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Thank you, Unreal. So and put Jessica on when you're. I need to get Jessica back on. I've been trying to think of a good show to bring her back on for. Everybody give a shout out to my mods, Corey, Roxanne, William. I'm very thankful for them guys. They're a huge help. I'm truly blessed to have them. From my new subscribers, I just happened to look and realized I'm at 776. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. My new subscribers to my OGs, you guys are amazing. And I'm truly grateful for every single one of you guys. So until tomorrow, everybody, peace, love, and blessings to you all. And I'll see you then. Bye. Oh, and William, beans, I'm already deered up on the rifle tags. I should be on in the morning. So if you need me to come on, let me know. Until then, I'll talk to you later. Bye.